Now, on those intergenerational issues we spoke about, and obviously education front and centre, but the Prime Minister also touched on that. You would have heard his comments just a moment ago. What needs to happen there to get the resources in? Because it's not just, it's fine to say, okay, there's more funds, but you need the people, you need the teachers, you need the framework, and not just for the next couple of months, over the next 5, 10 years and beyond.
Yeah, look, this needs a really serious commitment and funding commitment across a range of social determinants, and they have to all be addressed together. It's at various times a particular social determinant might have got a focus, might have got a funding. And, you know, and the new Labor government have made serious commitments to housing and overcrowding. But we've got to see the same commitment to education. We've got to see the same commitment to early childhood development. If you look at the 2021 data from the Australian Early Development Census, the early childhood development data on 5-year-olds in this region is still showing we've got major issues with the trauma that young children experience, their ability for self-regulation, self-control, other forms of development, cognitive development. They're not school ready, a lot of children, and that has to be addressed with a universal approach to evidence-based programs such as the Australian Nurse Family Partnership Program, child health and development centres, effective parenting programs, 2 years of preschool. We need preschool teachers in remote communities, not just in Alice Springs, and we need 2 years of preschool. This is all before we get to school. Then when we get to school, schools have to be properly funded. They need to be resourced so we get the best teachers. We get teachers who stay. What we're getting is junior teachers. They try their hardest. They're coming as locums now. The turnover in teachers in the schools in the most disadvantaged areas is a significant part of the problem. We've got to have the best teachers, and we've got to stay for a few years to build a relationship, to actually create an effective education system. That's another issue. CDEP was completely gutted, really, and that's got to be brought back in an appropriate way so we create employment. So we need multiple determinants to be addressed at once, because alcohol restrictions are effective, but as everyone keeps saying, we want to move to a situation where we don't need these sort of alcohol restrictions, because people have become resilient, they've been able to develop in ways, get work, get employment, you know, be well educated and be resistant to the sort of alcohol dependence and unregulated alcohol consumption that we see when you turn the tap back on without addressing all the underlying disadvantage, which we know is the root cause of alcohol dependence.
Yeah, indeed. It is John Boffa. Dr. Boffa, thank you as always for your insights. We will stay in touch as this report is to be handed to the Prime Minister today. Thanks so much.